yesterday I went to an army base where there's a reserve there, where there's a military buildup. You're always going to have people defending it. And again, you're going to have people whose heads in the sand and just saying, oh, that's nothing, that's nothing. Well, they're building, it's a block infrastructure. It looks like a prison, frankly. You want to know what it looks like? It looks like a prison. You can have all kinds of offices. You can have all kinds of interrogation places. It looks like it's huge. And it's like, none of you know what it is. It's not like it's the size of a house. We're talking a massive block infrastructure, cement infrastructure. It could be a prison. It could be a huge concentration. It can be anything.
You are a liar.
Someone in that building knows what that is. And is it a FEMA camp? And Rebecca, I tell you, that's that. If I had to make a guess on what that is, I have no question that that's what it is. It could be a UN headquarters. Who knows? But definitely that can house a lot of people for sure. When I did the live, you saw that this building has been built. It's by tracks. It's on a military base. It's an army reserve. It is an army base. There's military vehicles there. And in this very large property, there's an area where there's industrial buildings. It's called the Army Depot. And if you think that it doesn't belong to the Army, if it doesn't belong to the government, that area...
You are fake news.
And so anyway, but where I'm going right now is it's a military base, and looks like the Army Reserve, and they have these military vehicles, and the presence has grown. I don't see them now. It looks like that a lot have been moved, but now they're building this huge facility there. And it looks quite suspicious, frankly, and so I'd like to know what it is, and I'm sure that maybe many of you would like to know what it is, and so it's lunchtime, and so maybe we'll see some people leaving the base there, but I'm gonna go over and as a citizen, I'm gonna go over and see if we can get some information for you. So this says security and visitor center. So let me see what we can find out here. And then the security guy comes out, and he came out of an office, and he looked a little older, and I'm assuming that he was the head of security there, but he came out and he said it's industrial complex. That's ridiculous. An industrial complex? What a generic way of putting it.
Alrighty then.
If you don't have anything to hide, what's the problem if somebody's recording? What are you trying to hide? It's just like even in the courtrooms. Why would you want to prevent people from recording if justice is being upheld? What's the problem? What's the problem? And so I pushed it a little further, and so I went over to, it was suggested to go over to the visitor side, and I went over to the visitor side, and the person inside said the same thing. He said, I don't know what it is.
You are a liar.
Please remain on the star. Please remain on the star in front of the black robe. So I'm assuming this is going to be, oh, that's open. Hey there, you know what, how you doing? I just was wondering, what is that building that
being built, do you know?
Yeah, it's a industrial warehouse.
Industrial warehouse? So what will they do with it? This huge,
It's leased.
leased, to who?
Don't have that information.
You don't? I mean, that's huge, an industrial warehouse.
Yeah.
With the economy, and I'm just curious. All right, thank you. How you doing? Come security. How you doing?
I'm fine, and yourself?
Good, thank you. Appreciate it. I was just wondering what that building was. That building. I'm recording.
Okay, this is private property, and I'm gonna ask you to leave.
Oh, why are you treating me like that? I was just asking, is there?
It's not normal to walk in filming, folks, so
Well, I know, but you don't even know who I am. Maybe I'm a journalist.
maybe you are.
And I mean, is there something you're hiding?
No, please leave.
All right. So, and I was just wondering what that building was. It's an industrial building. It's huge.
This is a private business.
Uh-huh. Okay. All right. I'm just a concerned citizen, You know that the Constitution's being violated left and right.
Call please.
Call? Or who are you calling?
I'm calling the police. You're trespassing on private property.
I was just talking to you.
I've asked you to leave.
All right. I will leave.
Thank you.
It's very, very strange, Okay. All right, gentlemen. Have a good day.
You as well.
Thank you. If you called them and you want them to come here, I don't mind talking to them.
You nut job?
This is what I find interesting. I find this really interesting, and I'm going to get out here. But what are they building? This is massive. It is massive.
I'm not crazy.
I have no idea what that's supposed to be. I did a live, and I showed you a large building. It's got to be like 500,000 square feet. It's huge. I don't know what it is.
No, 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 no. You tried it.
I asked a soldier personally, I did a Facebook Live doing it, I asked him, what is that? I mean, you're talking in terms of length, it's like football fields. And the soldier said, I don't know.
What is that building? And I'm recording here. It's a good question. Really?
Not sure what's going on that side.
Can I point it towards you?
Huh?
Is it okay if I point it towards you?
I'm sorry, what's this for?
I do lives. I just report, just stories. And I've been in the neighborhood. I've lived down the street for about 20 years.
Mm-hmm.
But if you don't want me to, I won't.
I don't like to do it.
All right, that's all right. So I won't. But you don't know what it is?
No, that's the industrial side of it.
Okay. All right.
So yeah, I'm not sure what's going on over there.
Yeah, it's huge, huh?
The response that I got over and over again that was so secretive, it's disconcerting. It's disconcerting. Because we've known for a long time that there's camps, there's detention centers that they've been building feverishly.
You nut job?
If the people are going to be deceived, that the people are going to be easily manipulated by liars, then what's the point? What's the point? It's unfortunate that you'll always have weasels showing up to try to troll and to try to justify, what's happening. Like Andrew Liebeck, who showed up on there, and he's like Mr. Expert. He knows everything about the Home Depot, and it's like, oh, you blah, blah, blah.
Derp, derpity, derp, 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 derpity, derp, 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 derpity, derp, 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 derpity, derp.